Hello Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. I'm PurpleRodri. In the last episode, we made our way to Symmetry City, where we found out that in the past, the city was getting itself into some trouble, and in the future, a lot of it was getting affected. We also obtained the Gale Seeds, which last time, I forgot to mention what they do. The Gale Seeds are actually kind of like the teleportation device in this, kind of like how you can play songs in Ocarina of Time, and also play a song in Majora's Mask. It's that type of thing. We can use the seed to get the time travel. So last time, we obtained the Tuni nut, which is apparently some secret sacred item for the Symmetrians, and we have to fix it because since it was broken in the past, somehow everything became a volcano horrific land in the future. Because apparently, one nut, one little bell can change everything that can happen in a city. So now we have to make our way to the top, but it seems like we bumped into someone. I am Tokei. I research time. After many years of research, I'm one step away from perfecting a tune that lets one move forward in time. But it seems I've hit a roadblock. Echoes produce waves. What could it mean? And it means we are going to be playing a song in front of this guy, because hopefully here, something magical is about to happen. That's the tune of echoes. That's the tune my research lacked. It has answered my remaining questions. Now I can finish my tune. You know, it takes some talent to dance on tables like that. I'm sure that guy would fit in a lot of places here in the present. Yeah, of many tunes, I grant you a new tune. Time flows on when you play the Tune of Currents. When you play this tune, you'll immediately drift back to your own time. If you are in a place from which you cannot reach your own time, you'll return to the past. Okay, so great, we just learned the Tune of Currents, and it seems like it's gonna help us. We learned the Currents tune. Play it to move from the past to the present. Choose it when you use the harp. So very cool, we learned ourselves a new tune. Now, basic explanation for this tune, I do know what it does. Basically, if you play it in the past, it'll take you back to the present, but you can't play it in the present to take you back to the past, so it's kind of like a one-way thing. Yeah, it's a one-way ticket. So, in order for us to go from the present back to the past, we either have to hop into its little portal, or we have to find one of those little timestamp things that we can play our original tune on. Now today we're gonna be making it to the top. We'll see how this goes. I know that the adventure only gets tougher from here, but I'm actually very excited to get going with this one. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm already in trouble. I'm already not too sure which way I need to go. Down here. I think it is down here. I guess we'll figure this out. I'll tell you guys a little bit of what I've been up to. I've been moving into a new place. I'm actually moving in with my friend Mo, Munching Orange. We got our own place here in Florida, so it's kind of nice. It'll be nice hanging out with a good friend like that. So it's gonna be a good time. We've been pretty busy for this past week, kind of moving everything. I think that's why I've just felt really busy because I'm the one who's like moving all my stuff here in the same city. Mo's actually getting his stuff from Miami, but he's doing it later because he's going on a trip. But I'm actually like moving all my stuff now, so it's kind of been pretty hectic. I still have quite a bit of stuff that I need to move. We got ourselves a piece of heart, very sweet. So I'm gonna have to get it to it eventually, probably this week. We'll see. I don't know. It's summer, you know, classes are almost out for my summer class, and then it's kind of exhausting after a while, because I know a lot of you guys can relate to this. If you've been in school for like a whole year, whenever you get free time, it's kind of nice to just sit around and play some games and watch some shows and relax, you know, go on a Netflix spree. I know I do that a lot. Like I'll get on a show and knock out like 8 seasons of it. Okay, so we just got a piece of heart. Before we go any further, because now I need to figure out where the heck we're gonna go. We're in the present. So I think yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to head back into the past. Now I don't know where there's a portal to take us back. Let me see. I think there might be one up here. Let me double check this. No, there was a portal there. Now where the heck? Okay, I'm gonna go back to Symmetry City then. Yes, that's probably the right thing to do. I'm gonna go to Symmetry City, go back, and then we'll be able to continue on. As I was saying, hopefully I get done with the moving soon, but I've just been kind of like relaxing and just enjoying my summer like I know a lot of you guys are. Once my class is out, still looking for that location to go and travel. You know, I have a couple friends that live in other states, so maybe I'll go visit them. Who knows? Okay, we're back here in the past, so let's make our way back down that long hike of a road and then hopefully we can figure out where the heck it is we need to go. I think it's over here to the left because we didn't check yet. Yes, this must be it. Let me go ahead and talk to this statue. These statues always have something witty, something good to say. Okay, thank goodness I have mystery seeds. Let's see what this guy has to say to us. Time's flow can change the land. Really? You would think that you could do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just play over here. I'm pretty sure we gotta go downwards anyways. Oh, also, if you play the current tunes in an area where it's blocked off in the present, it'll teleport you right back. So if we played it on top of these rocks, it would just send you right back. I'm guessing there are probably like some sort of glitches and stuff that people figured out where you could like glitch up this game by like, you know, time traveling in certain areas, but I'm not an expert at that. But if you know any of that, let me know. That'd be hilarious. I would love to just, you know, get the game jammed. Yeah, no, that's not what I want to do. Get the game jammed. That's what's gonna happen. Kind of like the Missingno thing in Pokemon Blue. I used to have a Pokemon Blue cartridge, which I bought from a friend. It was, I actually bought my first Game Boy Color from a friend, and it came with Pokemon Yellow. So I beat Pokemon Yellow. Ooh, Maple. And then once I beat Pokemon Yellow, I was like, man, I really want to try out the other ones. Because I didn't realize there was, oh, look at that ring. I didn't realize there were like a blue version and things like that. So I was like, oh man, this is so cool when I figured it out. So I asked one of my friends, I was like, dude, do you have it? Like, can I buy it off of you? So he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. I buy blue version for like 10 bucks. And then I play it all the way through. I do the Missingno cheat because like my friend explained it to me. It was just like elementary school. He wrote it down for me. And then I was like, cool, this is so cool. Didn't realize it can mess up your game. Next thing I know, I don't know if it was because the cartridge was so old, but ever since then, my game just magically erases itself once in a while. I don't know. That's why I never really played through Blue again, because for some reason, whenever I would play it all the way through, the file would just get erased. And I was like, no, I'm done. This isn't worth it. I've never played Pokemon Red, actually, which is kind of cool. Might have to play that sometime. Okay, as you can see, we're back here in the past, and there's two weird seed-looking things. And I'm wondering something has to be happening here with the two seeds. Let me check this out. Let me take a good look. Okay, so there's somewhere for us to go here, but not much. But there is a big red rock there on the other side. And I think we're, okay, I think I know what we're doing now. Slowly but surely, I'll figure it out. Whoa, why? Okay. We drained the terrain. I guess all of a sudden, we just magically changed all of the land. Here's another thing though, with these time traveling games, you would think that one little thing you do can affect it. I was actually thinking that this morning. I think I just woke up and I was brushing my teeth and I thought, what if brushing my, like, listen to this. This is some really crazy stuff. What if I'm brushing my teeth right now, right? And if I make the decision to brush them for 5 seconds longer, that can change the whole world. Because imagine, what if you brush your teeth for 5 seconds longer? And it's like, those 5 seconds, you walk out into the street, and right at those 5 seconds, if you hadn't walked out there, there was like $100 bill, right? And what if you walked out there and you found it, and you invested it, and like stuff like that? This says, do not throw anything into the water. It's just crazy to think that, you know, little things like that could really affect it.
Did you drop a golden bomb or a silver bomb?
We dropped a regular one.
You were an honest person. I'll increase the number of bombs you can carry to reward you. Yeah!
Cool, so this is like a little fairy fountain, and it looks like we got our bombs upgraded. Awesome.
You can now carry 30 bombs, and I've filled your bag. Farewell.
So yeah, that thought actually came to me from the movie The Butterfly Effect. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it's kind of like one little thing can change everything. That's why I've been starting to think like, if I want to do something, I'm going to do it because it could change everything, right? Like, you have to take those chances because if you don't, who knows where the future could go? It's crazy. I know, it's some deep thoughts. Those are just some of the things I start thinking with the whole time traveling, Oracle of Ages, I suppose, just kind of brings it out in me. Okay, let's go ahead and time travel back to the present then, because I think we're getting very close to the top where we will hopefully get our Tuni nut. Haha, fixed. Yes. Okay, let me see what's down here. A path. Whoa, that's the path we opened up in the past, if I am correct. Right? I don't even know, but I'm pretty sure that's the path we have to take. Okay, let me dodge these pigs. Yeah! I don't like fighting my bacon. I like my bacon crispy. Crispy and delicious. Let's go, yeah, let's go back to the past. I'm pretty sure that little entrance we saw at the beginning is what's gonna take us to the top. Now, this is actually a little reminiscent, as you're about to see, of Death Mountain in Ocarina of Time. I'm guessing a lot of you guys have probably played it. It's out for the 3DS now. I actually haven't beat it for the 3DS. My friend lent it to me, and I played Master Quest for it a little bit, but never actually beat... Oh, man, we're taking a lot of damage. Never actually beat Master Quest on there. I actually have never beat Master Quest, surprisingly, and I've beat a lot of the Zelda games. Zelda, I pretty much beat almost every single game in it, except a couple here and there, like 2 or 3. But I'll get to those eventually. Okay, so what I was gonna say is it's reminiscent of Death Mountain because Restoration Wall, as you can see, actually makes you climb it. I don't know if there's a set strategy to dodging these boulders. All I can say is hold on tight to the vines and hope you can make it to the top without dying. Oh, great, I didn't go down the right hole. We're gonna have to go all the way down the middle. I should have plenty of hearts to make it to the top. Yeah, I'm not even worrying about it. We'll be completely fine. And we have made it to the top! Yeah, play that Rocky music. You know what I'm talking about? The Rocky music? When he... Yeah, okay. Anyways, talk to this old man.
I haven't had any visitors in some time. I am Patch, the restoration guru. Did you need me? I see. You want me to repair that Tuni nut. My restoration ceremony might fix it. Want to try?
Yeah, sure.
You are willing to try. Very well. Follow me.
Never follow an old man into a scary basement. Just a heads up to you guys. Just a little warning ahead of time.
Welcome to Patch's Crazy Cart. Will you partake in my ceremony?
Sure.
Very well. Do you want to hear the rules?
Yes.
Then let me explain. I'll place your Tuni nut on that green tile and recite the words of my restoration ceremony. You must knock all the beasts that appear into a hole. Any hole will do. Sounds easy, right? However, restoration is delicate work. Your precious Tuni nut sits on these tracks. The cart starts moving when the ceremony begins. As long as you stand on the switch, the cart won't hit your Tuni nut. But if you don't and it gets hit, bang! So will you take part in this?
Okay. Oh, it looks like the ceremony is going to be a lot trickier, and I'm going to go ahead and switch into Rock's Feather, because as you can see, we got ourselves some enemy here, but I do have a little bit of a strategy for it. As you can see, I kind of pushed them into a corner by jumping around, and with that, we have knocked them all into a hole.
My ceremony succeeded. You are talented. You got through this trapper ceremony. Here's your Tuni nut, as good as new, as usual. I am perfect. Here you go.
There we go, guys. We got ourselves the Tuni nut.
Bring me anything else that needs fixing, and I'll prepare my trapper ceremony.
So he said we should bring him anything else. We'll have to keep that in mind. You guys make sure to keep that in mind if you're playing along, because we're going to have to bring him another item here to fix in the very near future. Now let's travel to the present, go give the Symmetrians, the Tuni nut, which I'm sure they will be so happy and thankful to us, and I'm sure they'll be like, you guys are so nice, you're so lovely and helpful. Link must be the nicest guy to help people like this. This is our first time traveling to Symmetry Village with the seeds. How cool is that? Let me go ahead and pick some of these up. We need to go back to the past, though. A lot of time travel-y, puzzly stuff is coming, so heads up to you. It's gonna get a lot tougher from here. This is where things really pick up. It's right after Dungeon 4, I would say, when it starts getting very, very, very difficult. Okay, let's make our way inside then. How's it going, ladies and twins?
The Tuni nut is fixed. Can you place it on that pedestal?
Sure thing. All right, we placed the Tuni nut on the pedestal, and I think we're all good. How's it going?
Now the volcano should calm down. I have to get that cave cleaned.
Okay, all right, you do your thing. Let's go ahead and time warp then back to the present time, because it looks like we have fixed this village, and they said that the volcano should be good now. So why don't we go check out that volcano and see what is happening inside of there? Because oh, thank goodness we didn't land all those plants. It would have made us teleport back. Because if I am correct, it looks like we have made it to dungeon number 4. So if you guys have any tips or want to let me know how you're doing, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.